Three amazing solopreneur success stories. Whenever you are first starting out, it can be really discouraging whenever it seems your hard work isn't getting you much recognition. Learning about successful solopreneurs can help you get the motivation you need to keep going and keep working towards your dreams. Let's go ahead and learn about three solopreneurs who put in the hard work and have made it. 1. Alan Walton. Alan Walton, according to himself, was a high school failure with a GPA of just 2.9. After that, he worked at a camera store for a little over minimum wage. It wasn't until he got the idea to become a solopreneur that he became successful. Alan's solopreneur business included a spy camera website. His website became so popular, in fact, that he eventually transformed from a solopreneur to a full-fledged business person, complete with hired help and all. Now almost 27, he is on track to making 7 figures. What really makes Alan's story stand out is that he wasn't necessarily spectacular. Instead, he was just a regular guy with a regular talent. With a special niche and a lot of hard work, however, he grew an incredibly successful solopreneur business. 2. Mark Antastasi. Some people have some real rags to riches stories because of their solopreneur business. Mark Antastasi is just one of these stories. Before he started his own business, he was $12,000 in debt, unemployed, and homeless. Today, the script is completely flipped, and Mark makes nearly $10,000 a month with almost no effort. His solopreneur business started when he got a mentor who helped him market himself. From there, Mark wrote helpful ebooks and websites all about making money online. By using Google AdWords relentlessly, he was able to market his book at a really high price. Much like Alan's story, Mark's story tells you that you don't need anything to run a successful solopreneur business. All you need is a lot of ambition and effort. As long as you don't give up and find helpful mentors and peers along the way, you too can have a rag to riches success story. 3. Spencer Koppel. Finally, the last successful solopreneur story on our list is that of Spencer Koppel. Spencer is a little different from our top 2 stories in that he had a traditional 9-to-5 job. He didn't start his solopreneur journey until after he was retired. His solopreneur business is all about helping geeks like himself find love. His matchmaking service serves nearly 60,000 members just after 5 years of work. Since Spencer does all the work himself, he gains incredibly high profits, allowing himself to make 6 figures a year. Spencer's story is completely unique in that he started a successful solopreneur business after retirement. He is living proof that you can take control of your finances and start a passion solopreneur project no matter how old you are. Final thoughts. These amazing solopreneur stories show you that transforming your solopreneur business into a lucrative money-making operation is fully possible. Whether you're a high school dropout or retiree, you can be a successful solopreneur story yourself with a little bit of effort and ambition. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you about 3 tips for a healthy work-to-break ratio as a solopreneur. One thing many solopreneurs struggle with is feeling overwhelmed and overworked since they handle all their business themselves. Not to mention, many solopreneurs feel like they have to keep working in order to make enough money to support their lifestyle and goals. All around, overwork and burnout are some real challenges that the everyday solopreneur faces. One way that solopreneurs can tackle these issues is by having a healthy work-to-break or work-to-life ratio. Here are 3 tips for achieving a healthy work-to-break ratio to help you keep motivated and healthy, even as a solopreneur. 1. Set up work hours. As a solopreneur, it is easy to simply work when you feel like it. Because you manage your own time and resources, there's no one breathing down your neck to tell you when to work and when to sleep. This is an obvious benefit of being a solopreneur, but it comes with a drawback. Your work-to-break ratio can be completely skewed. Though it is okay to not follow a schedule every now and then, you need to have a pretty consistent work schedule to follow on your regular work days. Work hours can help you know when it's work time and when it's rest time. Make sure to schedule given breaks into your day, just as you would if you worked at an office. 2. Schedule off days. In addition to having work hours, make sure to schedule off days as well. Most solopreneurs have a wacky schedule that has them doing work 7 days a week. Though there are some weeks where you may need to work more than others, you need to have consistent off days. If you have children, you might want to schedule your off days on the weekend when they're home from school. You can also schedule off days on any other day during the week if another day fits your schedule better. It doesn't matter when your off days are, just that you take them. 3. Plan for holidays, vacations, and sick days. Finally, the third tip for having a healthy work-to-break ratio is planning for holidays, vacations, and sick days. When you have a regular 9-to-5 job, you'll have paid vacation and sick days. Though you obviously won't get paid for these days when you work for yourself, that doesn't mean you shouldn't take them. Follow through. The 3 tips we mentioned above all relate to planning your work life in a way so that you have free time to focus on yourself and rejuvenate. It's important to note that these tips mean nothing if you're not willing to follow through. Make sure that you consistently stick to your work schedule, complete with frequent breaks. Also, do not work at all on off days, holidays, vacations, and sick days. Though it may be difficult to fight the temptation to work, give yourself a break and view these off days as actual off days. If you need a little extra motivation to improve your work-to-break ratio, just remember that breaks are necessary for mental and physical health. If you don't take time off, you will get worn out and sick, causing you to experience burnout and produce lower quality work. In other words, taking more breaks leads to better work, which leads to a more successful business. Today, I'm going to talk about 4 shocking ways your children can help grow your solopreneur business. When people think about both work and having children, they naturally think of all the negatives. Obviously, starting a solopreneur business when you are also a parent is a lot of extra work, leaving you to feel tired and overwhelmed. Although there certainly are negatives to starting a solopreneur business as a parent, there are many benefits as well. For example, children can actually help grow your business. I know this sounds odd, but it's true. Let's find out exactly how your children can help your solopreneur business grow to new heights. 1. They can give you wacky ideas. Many people don't take what children say very seriously. After all, about 95% of what comes out of their mouth is utter nonsense. As a solopreneur, you can use that nonsense as inspiration to help your business become more successful and unique. Kids have the wackiest ideas. Although they sound weird at first, their ideas are a little bit genius in their simplicity and effectiveness. Sometimes all it takes is a really random suggestion by your child to come up with new products or ways to promote your services. 2. They can introduce you to more potential clients. Kids want to have really active social lives, complete with a lot of playdates and sleepovers. Although this is a lot of work for you, it does give you the opportunity to meet more potential clients and customers. You should not bombard your children's friends' parents with your services, but it certainly does not help mentioning that you can help out if the situation ever arises. Even if the other parents do not meet your business's target demographic, those parents may be able to recommend you to other people they know. They might be able to give you some tips about potential customers you should reach out to. 3. They are free promotion. All children are excited to show up and rep their parents. That is, until they become preteens and teenagers who care about looking cool. Still, young children look up to their parents and would be more than happy to be free promotion. If you have merchandise shirts, You can easily have one made in their size for them to wear to school or other functions. Plus, young children are likely to tell other adults what you do if you can explain your work to them in an easy-to-remember way. If you integrate your child into the production or services, they're even more likely to be eager to tell other people about it. 4. They keep you motivated. Children are a hassle at times, but they are some of the best motivations. As parents, we want our children to have the best lives possible. Because of this fact, your children can help you stay motivated, even when you feel tired or run down. Final comments. Oddly enough, children can be a great help when it comes to running a solopreneur business. Whether it's their odd commentary that leads to wacky services or free promotion, children really can help you grow your business without even trying. Today, I'm going to tell you about 5 amazing tips successful solopreneurs want to keep secret. Becoming a solopreneur can be incredibly beneficial, but it requires a lot of hard work and know-how, which is why knowing these tips can make your solopreneur journey easier and more successful. Let's learn about these 5 tips successful solopreneurs swear by. 1. Know why you want to become a solopreneur. The first step in becoming a solopreneur is knowing why you want to become a solopreneur in the first place. Even though being a solopreneur comes with a lot of benefits, it requires a lot of time, effort, and sweat. If you don't know why you want to become a solopreneur, it's easy to get bogged down in the work and effort. Whether you want to eventually start your own business or benefit from delegating your own time, know exactly why you want to become a solopreneur to keep yourself motivated when things get tough. 2. Create your working base. When you first start working, your kitchen table or couch is fine. In the long term, you need a comfortable and efficient working space that allows you to make the most of your time and efforts. You can either create an office in your home or rent out a co-working space. 3. Work smarter, not harder. The next tip you need to keep in mind is to work smarter, not harder. The work of a solopreneur is difficult, to say the least. Don't make work harder on yourself by taking the longest route for everything. Instead, don't be afraid to delegate tasks, automate tasks, or pay for helpful tools that are worth the investment. These items will make work easier, allowing you to focus on the heavy lifting. 4. Create a network. One of the most difficult parts of being a solopreneur is it often feels like a one-man show, which is why successful solopreneurs recommend creating a network of like-minded individuals. A network will keep you connected with other people, and it will also help you when times get tough. For example, your network may be able to help promote your services or give you recommendations when you need help on a project. Just make sure your network is trustworthy and like-minded to give yourself the best chance of succeeding. Also, don't forget that you're part of their network, meaning to give back and help them when they need it. 5. Don't give up. Finally, the last tip to remember is to not give up. You are guaranteed to make a lot of mistakes in the process. Do not get discouraged whenever this happens. Instead, stay motivated and use those instances as learning opportunities. Later on, you'll be more than thankful that you kept pushing and didn't give up. Conclusion. Becoming a successful solopreneur is hard, but you can make the task easier for yourself by learning from other successful solopreneurs who've stood where you currently stand. Remember to know why you want to become a solopreneur. Create a working base, work smarter, create a network, and don't give up. Though these tips won't make becoming a solopreneur as easy as pie, it certainly will make the process easier and more beneficial in the long run. In this tutorial, I'm going to tell you the 5 best free resources for solopreneurs. Just like entrepreneurs, solopreneurs need tools in their arsenal to make their days easier and work more professional. For solopreneurs just starting out, it can be hard to afford some of the fanciest resources available, which is why knowing the free sources can be key to success. Let's learn about these great resources that are completely free and will help your solopreneur business dramatically. 1. Workflow Max. If you're looking for an integrated platform, Workflow Max is tough to beat. You can use this tool on a smart device or laptop, making it convenient for you. Additionally, Workflow Max handles just about everything related to solopreneur job management. For example, this project management software lets you manage your scheduling, quoting, invoicing, time tracking, and reporting. It does even more, such as lead management, making all processes of project management easier. 2. Zapier. One thing that can be annoying as a solopreneur is that every little task must be finished by you. Even the little minute tasks that are more annoying and time-consuming than difficult to complete. Zapier helps you automate tasks, which saves you a lot of time. How Zapier works is that it teaches over 750 apps to work together. With the free plan, you can create basic automations and build individual connections. If you want more customization, you can invest in the premium plan. 3. Grammarly. No matter which industry you're in, you'll have to write something at one point, such as a proposal or an email. One of the worst things you can do is show potential clients a document that is riddled with spelling or grammatical errors. Grammarly is one of the best tools to make sure everything you write is correct and sounds great. You can easily integrate Grammarly into your web browser or download the app. You can upgrade for a premium account if you want more technical suggestions. 4. Square. As a solopreneur, you may need to accept payments through debit or credit cards. If you are a solopreneur, you likely understand the stress of trying to find a payment option that doesn't cost an arm and a leg in setup or fees while still being safe and secure. Square is one of the most safe and affordable options on the market. It has 0 fees associated with setup, and it only keeps 2.75% from transactions made through Square. This will allow you to accept more credit and debit card payments with peace of mind that you aren't breaking the bank or jeopardizing someone's payment sources. 5. Hootsuite. Social media is crucial in any market today. If you want to be a successful solopreneur, you need professional social media accounts. It can be difficult to track all of your accounts and processes, though. Hootsuite makes the job easier. Essentially, Hootsuite works as a virtual assistant and manages all your accounts. With the free version, you can connect 3 different social media sites, view analytics, and schedule messaging. You can invest in the payment options if you need more account access or if you have a team. Closing remarks. I hope these 5 free tools can help your solopreneur business reach new heights. With the help of these tools, you can look more professional and save time throughout your day, allowing you to focus on the bigger project hurdles and tasks. Today, I'm going to tell you 5 helpful tax tips all solopreneurs should know. As just about any self-employed person knows, tax season is incredibly stressful. Even if you hire an experienced accountant, tax season is a little different for self-employed people, which is what makes it so challenging. These 5 tips can help the process go a bit smoother with fewer headaches. Let's get started. 1. Estimate income. The first tax tip for solopreneurs is to estimate your income. When you estimate income, you can also estimate how much you'll need to pay in taxes. This will come in handy in case you need to file for quarterly taxes. It also helps you so that you can plan ahead. Currently, self-employment tax is about 15.3%. If you have been consistently working self-employed for some time, estimating your income will likely be pretty easy. If you're new to the game, it can be more of a challenge. Look at how much you're making now and try to factor in how much you expect to increase throughout the year. 2. Plan ahead. As a solopreneur, you need to pay a self-employment tax. These taxes go to paying Medicare and Social Security. All freelancers, small business owners, and independent contractors must pay self-employment taxes. Once again, this comes out to 15.3% of your earnings. It's important to plan ahead so that you're not left in the dust whenever tax season rolls around. I recommend creating a separate savings account where you withdraw about 25% of each paycheck and stash it away for tax season. This will make it much easier to pay taxes without breaking into your savings. 3. Organize receipts. Make sure you have a thorough receipt organization system. This includes physical receipts, email receipts, and other digital receipts. You will not be able to prove your earnings or expense costs if you do not have the proper receipts and documentation. For earnings, make sure to keep the receipts. It's also a good idea to create an Excel spreadsheet about all of your expenses. This makes it much easier on you when tax season comes around. It's also a great idea to automate as much as you can. Automations will ensure that everything is organized, even when you're a bit scatterbrained or too busy to focus on meticulous details. 4. Take advantage of tax deductions. As a solopreneur, you get more tax deductions. This can include features of your home office and even your internet and phone bills, if they're used for your business. Even specialized publications, subscriptions, and car mileage can be tax deductible. Take advantage of these tax deductions to pay as little as possible in tax season. I recommend looking online or talking to an experienced accountant who knows a lot about self-employment tax deductions to learn about exactly what can be deducted from your taxes. 5. Increase retirement contributions. Although IRA contributions are limited, you can contribute more to your retirement accounts by opening a simple SEP or profit-sharing plan. This is a great way to increase retirement contributions, even as a self-employed worker. Final thoughts. Tax season is stressful for anyone, but it is especially stressful for solopreneurs and other self-employed workers. Incorporate these tax tips into your tax plan so that you'll be more prepared and knowledgeable when tax season rolls around. In this tutorial, I will tell you about 5 pandemic-safe solopreneur networking ideas. For entrepreneurs and solopreneurs alike, networking can make or break a successful business. Because of the pandemic, however, networking has been more of a challenge than usual. Nevertheless, there are plenty of virtual networking ideas that can allow you to meet more businesses and individuals while remaining safe throughout the pandemic. Let's check out these 5 pandemic-safe solopreneur networking ideas. 1. Zoom for scheduled networking events. As I'm sure you already know, Zoom is one of the best platforms for hosting scheduled networking events. It is frequently used and pretty beginner-friendly, which is why the platform has taken off over the last year. Definitely opt for Zoom or some other virtual chat room if you want to host more traditional networking events. This will give you the benefit of talking to new people in a way that everyone is safe and socially distanced. You can invite people to this networking event by posting it online or setting up an email group for interested people. 2. Focus on social media. Speaking of social media, make sure to focus on social media in order to network during the pandemic. Social media has become a crux for individuals and businesses alike during this challenging time. Make the most of social media by using it for networking purposes. Follow other accounts and people who are interested in the products and services you provide. Make sure to interact with them by liking and commenting on their posts. You may also want to send the account an introductory message if you think they might be a good partner at a later point. 3. Host fun get-togethers online. Another great networking opportunity is to host fun get-togethers online. You can do this through Zoom, but this is different from our first idea in that the point is to have fun, not just network for professional purposes. Because of the pandemic, many people are itching for fun entertainment and social interaction. Try to host a fun event that relates to your business's niche. For example, if you are a writer, you might want to host a storytelling slam or book club to get people connected with you in a non-work manner. 4. Partner with an expert to host a course. During the pandemic, many people are reading more and learning about miscellaneous topics online. Make the most of this by partnering with an expert to host an educational course online. Though this may sound boring, posting educational videos online can be super fun and a great way to network with low pressure. Partnering with an expert makes you seem more reputable. Plus, it exposes you to their following as well. Just select a partner that relates to your niche so that both parties benefit from the other's promotion. 5. Set up challenges or giveaways. If you've been on the internet for even a brief period, you're likely aware of the many challenges and giveaways on there. Do this with your business to network with other companies and individuals, as well as get more customers actively involved with your social media sites. Challenges can especially be great if you specifically challenge your competitors. When you do this, make sure that it is very clear the challenge is in good fun. You might even want to reach out to your competitor beforehand to ask them if they're interested. This is a great way to have fun and network at the same time. In this tutorial, I will tell you 5 tips for using social media to promote your solopreneur business. No matter what industry your business falls under, social media is absolutely necessary for success in the modern era. If you don't take social media seriously, it's unlikely that you will experience any real success. However, you have to know how to use social media before seeing any benefits, which can be easier said than done. Here are 5 tips to keep in mind so that you can maximize your social media to promote your solopreneur business. 1. Maximize social media. The first tip may seem like an obvious one, but maximize the use of social media. Many people have social media accounts, but they fail to use them consistently enough to promote their solopreneur business. Maximize social media by selecting social media platforms that are best for your business. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and Instagram are all great social media platforms to choose, but some are better than others for certain demographics. Additionally, learn about the most useful times for posting. There are different studies that show when you should post based on your target audience. The studies will also help you find out how often to post per social media site. For example, you should post about 15 times a day on Twitter, but only once a day on Instagram. The second tip for using social media is to create a strategy plan. A social media strategy plan can help you outline your goals and follow through to make your goals a reality. Many beginner solopreneurs simply jump into social media without a strategy plan. This leads to shoddy promotion that may harm the business more than help it. Create a social media strategy plan to fully understand what you want from social media and how to achieve your goals. It also helps with branding. Make sure to do a lot of research during this step so you fully understand every phase in social media promotion. One of the most crucial parts of your strategy plan includes making a posting schedule for each site. A posting schedule will make it much easier to post your content consistently enough for it to land high up on your followers' feeds. 3. Understand your target market. As we mentioned in our first step, different social media platforms are better for individual target markets. It's crucial that you understand your target market in order to select the perfect social media platforms. Create content your users will love and more. Though this step may seem easy enough, it is crucial for success. 4. Optimize your profile. Another thing you need to do for using social media to promote your solopreneur business is to optimize your profile. This includes enhancing your bio, cover pictures, and profile picture. If you do not optimize your profile, most people will think it's spam and not look twice. You also may want to look into SEO for social media. SEO, or search engine optimization, can help new users find your site whenever they search things online or in the social media search bar. 5. Tailor content. Finally, tailor your content to each social media profile. Depending on which social media platforms you select, each one has different stylings and benefits. For example, Twitter is better for short promotional blurbs or memes, whereas Instagram is obviously better for pictures. Tailor each content to maximize results on each site. Today, I want to talk to you about staying motivated as a solopreneur. Just with any other working environment, you can become burnt out or discouraged during your work, but this is especially more likely to happen when you are a solopreneur. Because solopreneurs do all the work themselves, they often feel burnt out and overwhelmed by their own workload. At some point or another, you're going to feel this way if you have not experienced it already as a solopreneur. That's why it's important to know how to stay motivated as a solopreneur. Let's talk about some of these ways now. Anticipate losing motivation. If you're just starting your solopreneur career and have not faced any real motivation hurdles yet, know that you will eventually. No matter who you are, you'll find yourself lacking motivation to work or pursue your solopreneur dreams. To make the journey of finding motivation easier in the future, you need to anticipate losing motivation from the beginning. Anticipating this event will allow you to regroup and handle your time much more rationally and effectively. Part of anticipating loss of motivation involves coming up with a very strong reason why you want to work as a solopreneur in the first place. If you know your why, you can easily fall back on it whenever you need a bit more push to get you through the day. Now that we've talked about anticipating loss of motivation, let's look at the 3 best ways to stay motivated once you start feeling discouraged and beaten down. 1. Stay optimistic. As cheesy as it sounds, the first thing to do when you feel discouraged is to stay optimistic. Staying optimistic can help you focus on the positives, ensuring that you don't make any rash decisions out of pure emotion. You can stay optimistic by looking at all the benefits of work for yourself. For example, working as a solopreneur is a lot of work, but it allows you more freedom over your schedule and your finances, which are 2 things most solopreneurs love. You can also stay optimistic by looking at all of your past and current successes. This will allow you to not get bogged down by any failures or overwhelming obstacles ahead. Take the time to write out all of your little successes to make them seem more realistic. Go a step further by actually celebrating your little successes. Little successes may not seem like much in the grand scheme of things, but celebrating them can make you feel much more energetic and enthused to push through. 2. Take a break. The next way to stay motivated is to take a break. Whenever you feel discouraged and beat down, it's your body's way of telling you that you need a break. Many solopreneurs have a terrible work-to-life ratio since they manage everything themselves. Don't forget to take a break and breathe. This includes weekend and holiday breaks, as well as breaks throughout the day. Make sure to take at least 30 minutes for lunch and take small breaks throughout the day so you don't feel completely overworked by nighttime. 3. Fall back on your why. As we mentioned already, fall back on your why. Falling back on your why can help you stay motivated and look towards the future, even when you feel run down in the present. You can write down your why or repeat it to yourself like a mantra on the days when you need a little extra oomph. In this tutorial, I'm going to tell you the top 5 solopreneur ideas to try at home. These ideas touch on a variety of different strengths and abilities. Not to mention they all can be performed from the comfort of your couch. Let's get started learning about these solopreneur ideas that you can start today. 1. Virtual assistant. One of the top solopreneur careers you can start at home is virtual assistantship. A virtual assistant is someone who helps businesses or individuals with a variety of tasks, such as emails, scheduling, and phone services. However, all of these tasks can be performed remotely through your computer. Because of COVID-19, the need for virtual assistants has risen dramatically over the last year. If you have any experience as an assistant, a virtual assistant career may be ideal for you. 2. Life coaching. Another solopreneur idea to try at home is life coaching. A life coach classifies as a wellness professional who helps their clients improve their lives, relationships, and careers by creating strategies that target their clients' unique skills and talents. If you're someone who has counseling experience or a lot of life experience in general, you might be a good life coach. This will especially be a great career choice for you if you're someone who loves helping people find fulfillment in their life. You can be a traveling life coach, meaning that the job requires leaving your house. You could use Zoom and other online mediums to be a remote life coach, however, allowing you to perform the job at home. 3. Copywriting. If you're a good writer, a great solopreneur opportunity is in copywriting. A copywriter is a professional who writes the text, otherwise known as copy, for marketing and promotional content. For example, copywriters write a lot of the content you can find online. Copywriting is a great opportunity for you if you're good at writing and editing. You can get started in copywriting on just about any freelance website. It also costs nothing to get started if you already have a computer and internet connection. 4. Affiliate marketing. One career opportunity that is a favorite among solopreneurs around the globe is affiliate marketing. To put it simply, affiliate marketing is whenever you earn commission when promoting another person's or company's products. Affiliate marketing is a really great opportunity if you have a blog or an active social media site. In fact, affiliate marketing is a passive way to make an income, meaning you can try out other solopreneur ideas and incorporate affiliate marketing for even more money. Finally, the last solopreneur idea is course creation. Course creation is pretty much what it sounds like. It is whenever you create an educational course and put it online. If you have an educational or professional experience in a particular topic, course creation may be for you. Though course creation does require a bit of investment up front, it is an easy way to earn a passive income later on. In other words, course creation can have big payouts if you select a course topic people are interested in and are willing to pay for the tools to make the course high quality. Summary. Thanks to the internet, there are a lot of solopreneur ideas you can try at home. Virtual assistantship, life coaching, copywriting, affiliate marketing, and course creation are some of the best solopreneur careers that you can start from the comfort of your couch.